Here's what happens when profiteroles wake up and decide to be salty because they got dumped by their girlfriend. But it's a good thing. Set these next to the cheese board come Christmas dinner and slam dunk on grandma's green bean casserole. And also give her a kiss. You are gonna love these, my friends. Savory profiteroles, aka Gougeres. Now let's go! This is incredibly easy. Water, whole milk, unsalted butter, and salt. Get that on the stove about medium heat, and we'll just start melting all this down. Bring that to a boil, reduce the heat. We're gonna add in our flour. This is just all-purpose flour. Now keeping that heat low, mix in the flour, and we'll begin to form a dough. Really work it. Now you see how this is all coming together. That's what we want. Just make sure you don't have any clumps of flour in there. Now the heat is all the way low. This is called the drying out process. We're just gonna keep turning this until it's just really coming off the edges of the pan very easily. It's almost there. This dough is culinary magic, right? And if you've never made this is the same dough where you make profiteroles, stuffed with cream and topped with chocolate. This is the savory version and it's awesome. Okay, that is good. It's smooth. It's coming off of the edge of the pan really easily. Now you just want to put it in the bowl. You're gonna mix it in. Right, for this next part, I'm using a mixer. Now you can totally make this without a mixer. You could do it with a wooden spoon. It just sucks. It's incredibly hard on your wrist. I would recommend if you don't have one of these using like an electric hand mixer. If not, just do it by hand and pass it around the family, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna fit the paddle on here. Bowl in. As this mixes, we're gonna add whole eggs one by one, and we're gonna wait till each egg is fully incorporated before adding the next. So we'll work this first egg in, just about medium speed. Go on with the next. 3 and 4. There, that's all nice and smooth, as you can see. Now cheese-wise here, I'm doing some Gruyere on this fine setting, as well as Parmigiano Reggiano. These are two of my favorite cheeses, and especially in these Gougeres. Nice, sharp, salty cheeses. Last thing to do, add the cheese. And we're just gonna fold that in on a low setting. Done. Make sure you clean that up real good. Piping bag here with a nice large round tip. Any chefs can relate to me right now. This is the one thing that sucks to do alone. But we're gonna do it. Just get that in. All right, sheet pans. Just spraying on a very minimal amount of oil. And that is just so I'm a glider. So this parchment paper sticks nicely and doesn't slide around when I try to pipe these. Now we'll just do a tablespoon for each Gougere. Leave a couple inches in between them. Boy, I do admire pastry chefs that can just do every single one of these consistently. It's really hard unless you're doing it like every day. Doesn't matter if one's a little bigger though. It's not gonna make a crazy difference. It's still gonna be delicious. Now over here on my second sheet pan, I can have a little fun. And what's fun about this is a great one to make with the kids, because you can literally then just go and make any shape you want and it's gonna puff up, and it's just very exciting. That's just for fun. If you wanna get real crazy with it, save a little bit of that Gruyere and Parm and just put a little right on top like so. It's gonna add a lot of flavor and a nice crunch. Now, we are gonna bake these at 400 degrees, about 20 minutes or so. All right, actually took a little longer, about 30 minutes, but that is what we're going for. And the round ones needed a little bit longer. Man, how's that for a donut, huh? All right, another 3 minutes on these and those are done. Whoa, these look unbelievably good. I noticed my profiteroles were still a little undercooked after 30 minutes. And what I did is just put them back in the warm oven. The oven is off, but there's a lot of heat in there, and that will dry them out the rest of the way. So I just did that for about 15 minutes. Ah! 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 Oh! Until next time, my friends, you know I love you and I'm out!